Alright. I think I've remembered to do everything that I need to do as part of setup, and if I haven't, we're gonna find out very abruptly. Hi, everyone. I love that sound alert. Ooh, that reminds me. Do I have the ability... Do I have the ability to turn down lizards? Because whenever lizard joins, it is incredibly loud. Let's see. Edit that. There is a sound. Yes, we're going to turn that down to about 55%. Test.
We'll drink and drink, Gojira, drink.
Yes, much better. It's cool how I can just remember to do things and then they're done. That's great. I had time for a nap before stream today, so I'm absolutely living here. It's like, yeah. Still struggling to remember I don't need to be in my downloads folder. Interesting try. Downloads folder has nothing to do with this. We're playing Oddsparks today, which, as you all know, brings me incredible joy. Incredible joy. And someone has sent me a picture of an incredibly fuzzy little dog. My goodness, what a dog that is. Her name is Nala. Last week, we were super into building a train. And we did. We built that train. And now it works. And I'm thinking there's some more improvements I could do to that. We could also... Well, no. Doing anything more, like setting up a production line for the little guys, that would require us to have another ether spawner. We did get a second ether spawner going, though. Let's check on that. No, let's not check on that until it's had some time to run, because it has not been running in the background for the past week. It has been on pause for the past week, because this game only runs when I'm here. Unlike that Palworld server that I got for the family, where we kind of ruined our economy by taking a week off, and then we came back and there was 80,000 of every resource because we set up self-sustaining bases. These things happen. But how are y'all doing? Apart from being boiled. My condolences. That's far too hot. 34 degrees is too hot. That's just not right. That's just morally wrong. 34 degrees is morally wrong. I have a bunch of little rock dudes. A Fwog! Hi, Fwog. Yes, Fwog. Fwog, the train. You have to see the train. I also have a teleporter. Where is my train? Okay, it's down there. It's loading up. It's at 94%. 96%. And it only stops for 30 seconds either way. So I'm going to teleport up here, and then we can ride the train around so everybody can see the train. Hope I'm well. I took a nap before stream, so I am absolutely at the top of my game. I'm on top of the world here. Everything is lovely. So the train's going to come up this way, unless it's still broken. I'm pretty sure I got it running properly, but I can't guarantee that. %. I forgot there was a teleporter down here, so we can go to where the train already is. So... I see. There are 2 carry sparks missing. Ka-chunk, and it's not going to leave until it's completely full. And there's not enough lumber. What happened to my lumber production? What happened to the wood? Okay. Decent. He's coming the way he should be. So are they. Oh, actually, that's not the case. This guy is far too far forward. Let's fix that. But how are you doing, Quag? There, that's a little better. Slightly. Yeah. These guys are too good for their own good. I can set up... Oh, I know what I can do. Because I want them running at full capacity, because if they're not running at full capacity, then that really slows me down. I'm going to ride this one. Because here it comes. Ka-chick, ka-chack, and away we go. Yeah. You miss Canada. Yeah. Canada misses you. Choo-choo, yeah! Oh, look at us go! They're driving on their little wheels down there and running along on their little legs and up into the lake. Bye. We'll make new ones.
Squidward! The robots are running!
Night City.
Hi, Jolt.
Not Night City!
Oh, did they catch up? Here's our turn so that we come into the station in the right direction this time. There's the Pinguses. There's some more Pinguses. There's some ominous thumping. I still haven't actually figured out what that is. The railway is a bit jank, to be honest. It's a bit jank. Yeah, railway! All right, all right. I was coming up here to get... I already have Scouty Sparks. All I need is some rope. I probably also have an infinite supply of rope because I made a chest for it. Yeah, I don't even need rope. The violence. Since when is this a violent game? I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. So, assuming I have everything that I need to actually work with this stuff. We are going to rig up a logic gate so that they will only take full loads. Build. That's a gate. Capacity center. Sensor. Capacity sensor. Capacity. Open. Observed amount, 12. Send a signal if it is equal to or greater than 100%. Yoink. It is observing the percent. Fellas, that might get in the way. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, fellas. Fellas, it might get in the way. Good job, fellas. Alright, so we've got our capacity sensor. Now we just need a gate. I have gates, right? Pressure sensor. Logic outputs, a pixel display. Logic gates, logic inputs. Do I not have complex pigments. Not and or XOR. I'm pretty sure I just unlocked these things. Oh, I bet they're in the path category. Yeah, spark gate. We'll wait until it receives a logic signal. And now's the part where I wire it up. Yeah! Yes! Logic wires are in a different layer. If any logic wire is connected, it exists as one single network. Use the wire bridge for separate but overlapping networks. Okay. So, slight difficulty there. Let's try this. Oh, we're running chunky. We are running chunky there. Okay, the difficulty here is that this spark gate only applies to little guys. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to replace this with a full-on blocker. And, is it continuing to run poorly, is the question. So, activate if it is less than 100%. Huh. This feels excessive. But I am, in fact, going to build a second capacity sensor. And it is going to activate if it senses that it is equal to or greater than 100% full. Okay, I should wire that up. We got our wires. Might be doing something wrong here. I need a little bit of sulfur. And I don't have that. Where? I think we generate it over here. So that would save some time if I can just run over here and grab some. Because as it stands, I have in fact totally deactivated production in this area. And that is less than ideal. Take a stack of this. Okay, it runs chunky when it's auto-saving. That's fine. That's an acceptable compromise, but does it run well normally? Hopefully. Okay, let's put in a lever. And now we follow that up with not a wire bridge, but a this thing. Okay, what are the details on this? Activated and deactivated to block that path. So we're gonna just totally get rid of this one. And I'm gonna double check. And it sends a signal if it is full. Wait, it's sending a signal if it is equal to or less than 100%. No. If it is equal to or greater than. So sends a signal, a constant signal, if it is 100% full. Okay, so I need to send a signal if it is equal to or less than 99% full. Yes. This one. Okay. This is a constant signal when turned on. I cannot leave things... Can I? Okay. So with this in place, it's gone. Ah, I need a one-way gate. Okay, this is working, sort of. Let's build a path. So, in theory, this should... There are so many problems happening right now. What is... Aren't there supposed to be like 5 of them? Okay, so that just got picked up. Yes. Okay, problem has happened. We gotta build a one-way. Because yes, that's not a one-way. They always turn right when available. That's, again, that is still an item filter. There, that's a one-way. And there's one missing because I didn't put him back. Okay, I think we've got it working now. Slight issue. Okay, we can do this. Get rid of that. So they'll turn, they'll go this way. And we'll get our one-way gate over here. We'll put it there so that when they come back, they'll keep turning down the same road. There we are. And now we are gonna move this. We're gonna grab this. Get rid of that. We'll have to replace it now. And we'll wire it up. So there, it's ready for him. Now, we've got 4 of them on this. Go 1. Go 2. Okay. Can I get them to stay at a wait gate? Will they do that? Spark filter, counter. Counts passing items. Amount filter. So this has not completely solved the problem of somebody following after with nothing. We have achieved a much more complicated way of getting the exact same result. Will they listen to wait gates? Have them wait for 3 seconds. They don't give a hoot about wait gates. Oh, here's an idea. There. That'll do it. Unless it is turbo busy in the cycle. And it might be. We're gonna watch for a little bit and see what happens. Okay, so now there's 2 of them. It's working perfectly. Ooh, I love it. Is this working perfectly with 4? Okay. Very slight time loss there. But the efficiency remains. We are not sending anybody out partially loaded to go all the way around the track and not carry a worthwhile amount. Oh, beauty. Yes, I think 4 is exactly the right amount for this. Ha ha! We have made an improvement. We have improved things. I like to see it. I love to see it. Ho, ho, ho. So this thing is going about as quick as it can. However, at this point, I might as well just get a second tree going, because this is not hard. They're right here. I could just make another path and have him fill up the stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. Gonna build a box right here. Gonna build crossings here and here. Build some road. I should probably also upgrade the roads that these guys are driving on. They're not even driving. They have feet. Clear the way, fellas. There we go. Help them out, fellas. What a good job everybody's doing here. So, I'm gonna run up. And when everybody comes back, we're gonna fight this guy. Get him. Interesting time for an autosave. He's punching people. How rude. Good job, everybody. Thank you for all your help, everyone. Look at them. Look at them all. Oh, they're doing so good. Anyways, kill. This forest is in my way. I don't know where they're going, but they seem to have a mission. They seem... Oh, they're going to the opposite side of that big tree. Good for them. Now, while they're working on this... Frankly, much more than is actually needed at this point. While they're working on this... And we've got a couple of crafties working there. Alright, fellas. Would you kindly pick up all that for me? Oh, look at them. Look at them. They're all so excited to find things. This looks about right. Whee! One small issue here. Easy fix. Put all that away. Put it away for later. So this should be, and is, enough. I will send him to clean the path. And he shall clean up the pathway. And when he gets back, he will put it here. I shall pick things up on my own time. Because what else am I going to do while I wait for him to get back? Okay, yeah, I think that's everything. Also, there's a... Sorry, guys. Not the job I meant to assign to you. Or rather, y'all are not the ones I meant to assign that job to. The ones to whom I meant to assign that job. Very good, everybody. Do not destroy the box. Delightful. Here he come. Look at all those rock he found. So we're doing better, efficiency-wise. We are doing better. But we can always do even better. We could get both of these running full-time. Yeah, I have Crafties running these, right? I do. He's going to be back in just a minute. It's going to have a bunch of logs. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah, look at him. Here he comes with logs. Yep, look at that. This thing is not currently full. Yeah. I like it. Everything seems to be in order. Has the first load already been dropped off? I think it has. It's already been dropped off and picked up completely. Look at that, both the saws are running now. I love it. Now the next improvement is that I remember... There's logs here. Hold on. Got a bunch of logs here. Let's put the logs in the hyper-condensed space. And while we're at it... You know what? I have supplies for this. Let's make this gratuitously large. There. Now I'm not carrying logs anymore. Huh. Here's where I realize these guys are going to be dropping off all of that excess lumber immediately. I'm okay with that, though. That's fine. That's kind of funny. Once again, tree-based concussion factory. Oh, well, I'm at it. I should check on how our other tree-based concussion factory is going. This is new information. Oh, they're refining. They're refining like you wouldn't believe. They don't seem to be finding everything that they're looking for. There will be a better system eventually, maybe. let's continue tiling. Good job, everybody. Very good job. Oh. I didn't set up that thing that... Whoa! Get him. So, slight downside here is that we have these guys to contend with. And anytime our fellas end up over in this side, they're gonna get totaled. Because a little wood fella can't handle this. That's just totally beyond what it's reasonable to ask a little wood fella to do. That's the kind of thing that would make them unionize. And if my workers need a union, then I am an unfit god. Build decorative rubble floor. How do you like the decorative rubber floor, guys? Rubble. A decorative rubble floor. This... Oh, that wouldn't have messed with it, actually. It would have been fine. I could patch it with wooden floor. Cool. They do not attempt to take down the logs if there is nothing there for them to try it with. But while I'm here, let's make a dirt path with a little dude running on it. And on that path is a supply of further little dudes. It's great, you know? It's great. There. Now, they will stay populated for as long as need be. How are we doing on that rubble floor? We're back up to 80 already. I love it. All it takes is one load from that giant cart of rocks. Yeah, that should do. Let's go finish applying wooden floor to the other one. Ah! Yeah, so we do get the fellas attempting to take down this forest. And that is substantially less than ideal. So let's just huck them all into the forest. Look at them! They're having so much fun. They are having so much enrichment. Look at all of this enrichment. Yay! Look at them go. Funny little guys. Okay. How do I have... Oh, I just have it butted right up against the path, so anybody who is carrying one will just chonk it right in here. Cool, that's how I handled the pellet refinement. So these guys seem safe and secure here. But to be absolutely certain, we're going to take out the next layer of trees. Looking good, everybody. Got 80 of these things. We've used up all of those. So I'm thinking we should upgrade our perpetual beam production, because our beam production does not have the capacity for huge runs, like if I'm building a railroad, or perhaps a large floor out of expensive materials. And see, we have this kind of stockpile. So what am I going to do about it? If they got nothing, they just run around with it. We're going to put another filter here, out of the good path. And we're going to build... Oh, I didn't have to... I did not have to make that juke up. Collect those. Well, you know what? It's just going to sit on the floor then. This is actually a perfect test case. A big crate. So, if they find themselves unable to follow through, they just carry on to the end. And so we need another lumber filter here. And we'll put a reverse lumber filter here. Cool. Ah, so there is one issue, is I did not make this path long enough. And also, this is going to be a huge job for these little guys. I think I'm going to tag in the big fella. Big boy. Show him how it's done. Yeah. Big boy know what to do. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, that's doing good. That is grand, I say. I'm reasonably certain that will all fit in there. These guys just laid on the ground because I did not give them a place to go. I like it! Ooh, that's gonna refill so fast. Back this way, to my ecological disaster area. Just completely annihilated the biome here. But it's the only way to prevent tree concussions. Only you can prevent forest concussions. By building flooring. Call that a forest floor, am I right? So now, we are ready for an increased... We're ready to boost this place up, because they can burn it a lot faster than this can fill it. Which is okay. I forget what we were... I forget what I was using this to dispose of. But they can have some leaves on this rock and this one path tile. There's one path tile. Limestone and ladders. Yeah, everything else is stuff that I like. Yeah, looking good. I've got 44 little rock dudes. I've got 9 Scouty Sparks left. I've got Mantis Stag Antlers. I'm going to leave these in the filter. Never know when you might need some rope. And I have identified the next thing that we need to build. We do not currently have a supply of limestone in our chest network. I'd better get on that while I'm down here. Oh. Hey, fellas, we've never broken these trees. I also didn't realize that I was standing on a whole bunch of rocks. Yeah, so as you may have figured, breaking a tree gets you wood. Destroy. Destroy. And then pick up the rest, please. Oh, look at him. Look at him. They're so industrious. Thank you guys, but we don't need to go quite that hard. Incredible, guys, but again, we can leave that one. Okay, here's the part where I go, foop. Open. This is the mayor. I don't know that the mayor needs all this anymore, but I'm not going to smash it. I am going to build a storage for me. And since there's room... Whoop. How did that end up on the ground? Let's put the mayor's chest back, because why not? I have so much limestone now. That's a lot. So that is now completely full. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of limestone to be disposed of. Because that's how I unlock cosmetics. Okay, the wonders of the natural world are being compressed into t-shirts. That's silly. They don't wear t-shirts, they wear hats. They're being compressed into hats. Ah, excuse me. Bunch of those. Bunch of those. Industrious little fella. Okay, so we've improved our ability to generate rail networks. I mean, what else do we need for rails? Just those beams, and we've got the beams refilling hella quick. Wagon loaded. Oh, you know what? Pendulums. Pendula? And wheels. We ought to get some train supplies, at least semi-automated up here. This needs quartz, yeah? Quartz. We definitely have a generator for that somewhere along the line. On the other hand, we just have like 100 of these things, so maybe these things are expensive. And that's okay. We are going hunting so that I can have fully automated train production. Well, not fully automated, but fully remote train production, yes. Yeah, I do not yet have this. That is preventing the squid from spawning, and that's okay. Let's go find that ominous thumping noise that makes me nervous. Fellas, your boys are in trouble. I probably should have sent them as a that. Good work, everybody. I thought he was chopping down my train track. He was breaking a rock directly behind my train track. Thank you for your help, everybody. I'll get it from here, I suppose. This is still just 3 chunks of ether. That's fine. Collect the rocks, please. Oh, they did a good job. They did a very good job. Now I have rocks. Okay. Get 'em, fellas. The boys have gone to war. And they have immediately won. It was almost uncontested. Barely an inconvenience. Ow, it bit me. Naughty Penguin of the Week bit my ass. What am I talking about? That was an owl. The pinguses are polite. And whoop. Okay. Look at this. Hazardous materials. Hazardous situation. They're fighting again. They're all fighting again. There has been some slight miscommunications about when to stop fighting. But we're good. We're good on that front. Oh. Well, look at that. There's something we haven't unlocked from these spawners. There's a rare drop. Let's break them until we know what it is. Was it the rock? I think it was the rock. I bet it was the rock. Alright, looking good, everybody. Back to it. Now, where's that ominous thumping sound coming from? Probably not these frowlets. But boy, oh boy, are we ever... This is not great for the frowlet population. Not great. One might even say it's not good. One might even propose, posit. Oh, he a big un. Well, nothing can go badly here. What have I got for... There, I knew there would be those guys. I do have some choppies. No damage immunities. So they're biting him. Get him. So he's inhaling and swallowing. Get him. Get him! I think he's swallowed a couple of them now. So he's about to do... Yeah. Yeah, he just eats them. Charge. Looking good. Dang, I'm 7 down. That looked like it almost would have hurt me. Bite him in the butt. Bite him in the buttocks. And then we all go running behind him. Then we bite him in the buttocks again. I feel like having something sharper would make this fight go faster. So far, we've got the fight going pretty safely. Pretty reasonably safely. Yeah. We got him! Good job, everybody. Green. Dang it. Jeremiah. Speak up, son. All right. Green. I remember basic colors. Dang, that was a successful hunt. He dropped like 4 of those things. That is not true. He dropped 3. And a couple of Frowl sacks. Huh. So we're right back to a plains biome after leaving the mountains. That guy is embedded up to his neck in the floor. What do we got here? Cool. I need those things. Boulders. Bunch of boulders. Oh. Large ancient workstations. Is that a swamp? Oh no, it's a poison swamp! It's raining. Broken ruins. Oh, I bet these would break down into foundations. Yeah, so I think we're starting to reach the points where we're feeling the effects of the terrifying ecological disasters that have previously happened. There's something to... Oh. Machine range 10. Yeah, we are well and truly out of our depth. We got Crashy Sparks and Slashy Sparks. And Scouty Sparks and Pouty Sparks. Maybe I should explore to the south. Noxious Coral. That's a whole other mountain biome that I haven't even touched yet. But what am I doing? I am adding wheels to the network so that I can have trains. Yes. Yes, yes, that is what we are doing. So, gonna collect all these, gonna destroy the barrel, gonna add a supply chest. Then I'm gonna fill it with wheels. Dang, I had a lot of wheels. I guess I have had a perpetual wheel factory running for who knows how long. So now that this is full, what else do I need? If it's making perpetual wheels, then I could rig it up to a factory of some sort. However, that would be an issue. Where would I put it? I could put it down here. I could build myself a Spark workstation. There, we have a Spark workstation, which can make hauling, scouty, or Rockies. We could get hauling sparks ready to go. We could do that. Because we have them. We have carry sparks accumulating here. They arrive on the train. How am I for flugelhorns? Not great, I would imagine, because I use them a lot. This is too much lumber. I don't need this much lumber here. Sort that. Joy. While I'm at it, I should grab a couple more of these guys. Yeah. And again, while I'm at it, I have a whole lot of ether pellets. Think, think, think. Think, 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 think. What do I need, and what can I do about it? I am currently working on a project to get resources from this end of the base over to the other end of the base. Basic experiment. It doesn't work like that. That's fair. I should, whoops. Oh, no. You were here. No, you weren't. You were here. And you two were here. He's supposed to be carrying pebbles. Very good. Why do I have one of those? Okay, break that. They can't. They cannot do that. They lack the capacity. Also, thank you for the gaming juice. We are going to bring out some sword fellas. I wonder what has gone wrong with the TTS. Because I got the load order correct. Or at least I should have. What? I didn't even get a flugelhorn from that. Horse apples. Oh, here comes the train. Here's the part where I run over here. Where am I running? There, I'm running to there. That's where I'm running to. Get rid of my extra path tiles and these rocks that I found. This coral. Spare quartz and rocks. I'm not gonna burn wheels. Feel like I might need those. Have a stack of ether pellets. Now back up here. We are going hunting. Or lumbering or something. The point is, at the end of this quest, we will have additional flugelhorns. Good job, everybody. These things do respawn over time. Or at least I sure hope they do. I think they do. I feel like I've harvested these before. I should push toward the Slashy Spark Shrine. I've got 5 flugelhorns, and I need 10 total to get them where I want them to go. Yes, 10 total. Okay. Just one more. Excuse me, Pingus. Why am I going over here? I have multiple places to farm those things. None of which are in that direction. So I'll go in the correct direction, and I'll get all the stuff that I need. Yeah, this one is not great for them, but it'll do. Good work, everybody. Good chopping. Okay, we got it. Enthusiastic fellows. Whee! That was great. I loved that. Whee! Okay. Now that we've got the flugelhorns, what am I gonna do about it? We're gonna launch them right over here. And we're gonna repurpose some of our existing infrastructure so that it is no longer pointless to have it back there. We stay winning. And now we have a use for this guy. Open that. Who's gonna drive it? It's gonna... Can I have a hauling spark drive? I cannot. So what's the plan from here? I could even just move that to the opposite side of the canyon. Only thing is, I use that to get around. But I don't have to. There, very good. I think we're on to something. Oh, look at that. It's the little playground of paintbrushes. Forgot about that. Doop, doop, doop. See, this is a reasonably important one. I should probably make it good. Yeah. Perfect. And this one now. We'll have it brought over here. We'll have it brought over here. We will have 2 separate zip lines. One there. And a dramatic one over here. Fellas, we can do better than that. Help me out here. Leave the Pingus alone. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we don't need Pingus violence right now. What a good job they all do. Leave the Pingus alone! Whoop, I have called somebody away, haven't I? I have. He's found me. So, well, we got one more shrub in the way. That'll do it. I guess you can't move zip lines. You kind of just gotta build them again, but better. Now, one here, one here. Perfect. Get that one there. Almost destroyed a ladder. So this thing, I'm gonna have to get an actual sorting system now. Doable. So we'll make it a T. And we will have filters. If you have this type, go this way. If you have that type, go the other way. Get a stack of each. If you got just regular stumpies, go the regular stumpies. Huh. Okay. I guess it fills up, then he brings it over and drops it off. This is fine. I'll move the barrel. There. Now, if it's regular stumpies, it goes this way. And he, instead of having the thing that he already had, I need to do this rather quickly now. There we go. That's better. Ah, I see. So what I need to do here is give him another way around. And a one-way. A one-way. There. Now he will only load stumpies into the big crate if there's a problem. Now this one is going to filter for carry sparks, but now that I think about it, it may not be necessary to have a filter on this side. On the other hand, I don't care. Alright, these guys are going crazy effective. if I want to use this big crate, I will have to use it properly. I find it less likely that I will fill this up completely with stumpies than to have him just going back and forth ready with carries. Yeah, so while I'm at it, we are gonna... They might actually have been fine this way. Because we are gated by that going one at a time. We are also gated by the one down south needing to be passed along. But this is fine. Boop. Yeah, so we're good. Basically, we're good. Yeah. Got 21 of these guys. I'll just put them in there. Okay. I've got a bunch more carry sparks, actually. A bunch of them. That's quite a few. Okay, but while we're at it, I shouldn't have put them all away. I don't need to pick up more. Ta-da! Now I have more. Literally transporting these things. So, 2 and 2 ought to do it. Set it to hauling sparks. Very good, very good. And put a couple of crafties working the gears. This is great. This is great. I'm going to have an infinite supply of these things and have far more than I would ever need very quickly. Oh, clearing squad. Leave him alone. Ignore the pingus. Consort not with the pingus. Bring it out to the side just to prove that it exists. And because I don't need that many of these, we're gonna put them in a crate. Actually, I do need an obscene amount of them, don't I? We need the paint. We need 80 hauling sparks. Let's see how high these stack in a crate. .8 of these a minute, so it's not super quick. It'll be another couple of minutes before I know how high these stack in crates. I have a bunch more wheels. I probably picked them up while I was carrying something. Hey, Quartermaster, congratulations on owning a bunch of wheels now. Okay, that's 5. And with the next one, we will learn something. If it doesn't stack past 5, then we're going to learn that I will need to put a huge barrel here to get this thing going, because otherwise it's not going anywhere. Oh, we need a barrel. That's fine. Barrels are not expensive. Big barrels are not expensive. I'll just take this one. Ta-da. We got it. Hi, Jeannie. How you doing? Okay, what am I doing? That is also a question. The Pingus is sleepy. Am I holding rope? There, we can have more rope. This is a Rocky Spark Shrine. I'm looking for my shed. Load in the flugelhorns. Got a whole bunch of squelican tubes. And Pingus tendons. Stone plates. Don't need to retain stone plates anymore. Or wooden panels. Or these leaves. Yeah, we're gonna teleport down here. And we are gonna feed all of this into a furnace. Ta-da. Got this, got that. And this, and that, and these. And these. Plus these. Cool, that's very orderly. I have all of those in infinite chests. And so he can handle the disposal. What was I going to do? I was going to get a slashy spark going. I bet we're going to need swords of some type. Or maybe... Well, we'll get there when we get there. And we'll get there by going northeast from this teleporter. Because right now we've got hauling sparks generating. We've got rocky sparks generating. We've got not nearly as many swords as I would like. So where are my swords guys generating? They're still carrying swords out this way, and they're still bringing them back here. And I've got 78. I've got 78 ether in here. So let's use up some ether. We'll get even more stumpies creating our swordsman. This road is a catastrophe. It is still left over from the days where I was running multiple things along it. It's terrible, but it's fine, actually. So, bark and rope. Hey, this works just fine. We will move this. Yep. Now we're gonna build ourselves. What does a loom take? Do I need... Oh, right! A furnace! I haven't even tried to build a furnace yet. Oh, that's what you need Pingus tendons for. So, Jeannie, you were the one who saw Oddsparks and said, hey, hold on, do I own this game? Have you played Oddsparks yet? Have you played Oddsparks yet? This game which brings me joy, have you played it yet? Have you? You should play it. Ah, you haven't played it yet! Right, so, here's a loom. It's even co-op, so you could play it with your friends. So this, they're trying to make rope, when they should be trying to make fabric. But seeing as we've got this kind of setup now, it's time for an upgrade. Whoop. There we go. Perfect. This one can continue, honestly. They're fine. They want for nothing. Oh, right. Crafties. You will finish Monument Valley first because you're having a good time with that. Oh, I need to play Monument Valley. I've been looking at it for a while. Okay, so this is the part where I find out if I still have one of these things on tap. No, I do not. I need to kill something first. So, I can wait in that case. I will build a gratuitously large barrel. That's going to bug me. There, now it's in the right place. Gratuitously large barrel, and I will assign somebody to carry. Keep up the good work, fella. Yes, now we have an enormous pile of fabric stacking up. And we do love our textiles. We do love our textiles around here. Rather than actually picking up proper crafting types, I'm just going to nab some of them off this pathway. Yay! Achieving multiple goals with the same button. Actually, I'm gonna steal some of these. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need, but I might need like 100. So I'm gonna take 100. Stabbing production is going to be put on hold temporarily while that restocks. Now, I have stabbing things. I have a bunch of rock fellas. I don't have ether with me, but I don't expect to need it. I should take a collection of stumpies as well. Again, I don't expect to need those, but I might, so I shall take some. It's got impossible geometry. Perfect for a transdimensional what the duck. Extra dimensional, but yes, yes, I like the sound of that. And thank you for thinking of me. All right, these are the little bit of Rocky Sparks. Rocky Sparks, Tennessee. If I have stabbing and rock, then I need paper. Yeah! Money, money, money. Okay. Onwards. Let's build a ladder. There it is. Whee! I don't need to have these carriers running around with me. What am I doing? It's already open. And I can play rock, paper, stabber. Aha! That's the sound of me stabbing by surprise. Up I go. Silly thing. This is noxious coral. It emits miasma, so until I find something to blow away the miasma, I cannot deal with it. More aggressive. The corrupted ether has indelibly changed their behavior. Oh. Probably animals of some sort. This is a tall cliff. Alright, unlock machine range 6. I have not unlocked machine range 6. Logic gates wants limestone, wooden panels, and quartz. Those are easy. I can get those. Path tiles, stone plates, and explosives. Right. I don't have a bomb workshop. Puffy Spark, you say? That looks like the kind of thing that might get rid of miasma. I also will need a cutter to make this paint that the woodsman wants. Alright. But where, oh where? I suppose I could use Scouty Sparks if I wanted to shell out for it. So that's crashy. You know what? I'm heading south. So he needed fertilizer. Which means that a workshop could probably build bombs now. Sawbench, spark workbench. I'm stealing some of this. This doesn't have a supply of wood. That's fine. It's fine. Spark workbench. Building to craft sparks out of wood. Not what I needed. A wood workshop is what I needed. Ladder explosives. Needs limestone and fertilizer. So we've got plenty of fertilizer. We just need to get it places. We could bring the train station stop. So, am I going to bring fertilizer from here up to here? Or am I going to bring limestone from here down to here? Because I've got more of it than I can use. Alternately, I could just carry an incredible amount of it over there. And it could be launched. It could follow this pathway most of the way back. Huh. I say. Where would I put it? Limestone and fertilizer. Hum. Right now, these are very far apart. Because I'm generating it here. I don't need to generate it here. I could put a teleporter up in this spot and have this same setup going from one of these trees. Yes, I could build a bomb factory around the Choppy Spark Shrine. Because that's incredibly safe. That's just a great idea. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that. I'm going exploring. Okay. I thought there was... It's the next one over. The next one over gives me an opportunity to... Oh, that's very tall. That's exceptionally tall. There must be some way up there. That looks like a biome. These bedrock walls just kind of look like nothing, but this looks like a biome. Yeah, here we go. It's the mountain. That's very tall. Funny how I never attempted to go in here. So, it does not look like there's an easy way up. There is. There is an easy way up. Thanks, fellas. Made it. And knock this thing around. Grab the sweet, sweet prizes from within. Oh, heck yeah. That's a full-sized custom chest. Boy. Hot golly. This place is much more extensive than I thought it would be. Okay, I'm kind of getting the sense that this is not a biome. This is the actual boundary wall. Which means that there's mountain biome right behind. It's probably just mountain biome that's all tall so that it doesn't... so that I can see past it. Yeah, that fits in my worldview. And we'll get back up top. Yeah. I'm going the other way, because if I go the other way, I can just zoop, hop on over. Yeah, there we go. Lots of rock terrans around here. Oh, hello. What have we here? This is intriguing. Can't see a darn thing, but in the event that I can, if there's a tree over here, that would be great for me. What can I do about this? Forest spunnies. Time for a ladder, I think. Yep. Ancient bases, so I could get a teleporter here. I have made a fool of myself by jumping down here. Out I get. Yeah! Yeah, this is perfect! It's gonna be all new infrastructure, but it's gonna be so easy. It is going to be easy infrastructure. Look at all these giant trees and giant rocks. So the giant tree will get that... We will get that feeding the teleporter. I'm going to need to kill some stuff first. Okay, I need carapace. I'm going to run around and see if I can find any. And if I can't, then I will have to do this the normal way. I'll have to go back for needed supplies and then start my new investment. My new project. Whatever it is, we'll start. Yeah, what a nifty little place this is. With nifty little glowing trees. Just an incredible capacity of tree production here. That is a dense forest. Okay, so what do I need? I need whatever it takes to build teleporters. Let's try the build menu. teleporter. I have enough for that easily. And then I would also need these things. I'm going to need 2 big carapaces. So we will start in the places where I know where to find those. Why do I keep opening the map? I don't need the map right now. Okay, fellas, it's time for violence. Yeah, there's one. Get him. 30 swords versus this guy. Got him! Ha ha! Nice and clean, fellas. Okay, now we go and do that again. So the next one is up here. Just run on the ancient, half-lost pathways. Get him. Oh no, are we going to be just barely short on damage because one guy was late? No, we are not. We're good. Dandy. Beautiful. I can't teleport back there, but I can teleport kind of close. Okay. We are going to set up a bomb factory way off in the distance. I'm not hiding anything. Why would you assume I'm hiding anything? Just don't ask questions as to why I'm running through these distant and desolate mountain pathways. Just don't ask questions. Oh no, the Terrans! We're good. We're good. Alright, I've got a ladder down here. First things first, we'll get the teleporter built. Really doesn't need to be the first thing, but it is, so live with it. There's a logger. It's going to generate infinite leaves. Crafty sparks. Zoom. So I think what's going to happen here is that we're actually going to delete this section. We are going to build a pathway there. It is going to transfer here. Going to build a pathway here. There. Will this work? Who the hell knows? So this stuff burns 12 per minute, and this thing generates 90 per minute. So as long as this guy is moving them fast enough, we are not going to be gated by that. Call that infinite free money. Now, we got plenty of rope, and that's we're good to get the zip line. And since we are so flush on all of it, I'm building an elevator to get up there. The elevator is exclusively for my own personal use. Nobody else has any need for it. Oh, we've got a rock in the way. Get out of here, rock. Now we got a me in the way. No, we don't. There's a rock. There's a rock. Take that, you rock. Okay, was it pebbles? Cool, we got it. So this is harvesting limestone. With Crafty Sparks doing some of the work. Over here, then over here. Then build a zip line, because I love zip lines, because they're super cool. Now we're going to make this as far away as... Oh, we can bring it all the way to the other side. Yes, we can skip the middle entirely. I love zip lines. Zip lines are great. Up we go. And they're unmanned. Zip lines are great. I guess they do have a bit of a limit. What with the... They only move that fast. But I can live with that. So let's get another road leading out of here. And let's get our workshop happening. So the workshop's going to need some workers in it. And then explosives. This is great. I'm going to build a giant barrel of death. Now we populate that. We've made all of our connections. This guy's going to bring as much limestone as he can carry. Here comes the limestone. Oh, I love those buckets. They must be going real fast at the top there. Zoom. Okay, so the zip line working great. You can have that. You can have this. I missed a step. You can't build explosives out of leaves. You build explosives out of chopped leaves. Good thing I'm carrying 160 swords. What am I, chopped lever? Hee 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 hee. This doesn't involve any levers. So this is chopping into fertilizer. Crafty Sparks. Chop, 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 chop. And connect this up. Good, good. This is still making explosives. This is still fully loaded. You're running the wrong way. It's bothering me. I have no way of controlling this. That's just too bad. So now we move this over. Why am I putting it in a big barrel? I should be putting it in the thing that means I don't have to go all the way back for it. Also, I should be transmitting it directly to whoever has specifically requested that I send them a bunch. Who wants bombs? Do the Mason sisters want bombs? The mayor wants explosives. The divine researcher wants explosives. Yeah, we got room. We can handle that. Build. Supply chest. Not just a supply chest, but a delivery chest to the mayor. And a delivery chest to the divine researcher. Y'all have a busy life ahead of you. He needs 200 explosives. There. Also needs 200 explosives. Cool. Now we will not overfill the chests. Can I make a compressor with what I've got? Because if I can, I'm building one. If I can't, I'm not. Compressor, we've got plenty of room for that. So what we're going to do is move this one down, then move this one over. Since they start with the other three, we're going to build. Oh, I don't even have to do anything crazy with it. I just put it here. And they'll load in order. This is great. Yeah. I love that. This really worked out perfect. And I've got a teleporter out here in case I need anything. In case I ever need to switch out the chests. I cannot believe how perfectly that worked out. That is joyful, I say. But the fact remains, I haven't found the next layer of sparks. Let's keep looking. Because I got my explosive setup working. And while that works, I can go explore. Gotta find Puffy, gotta find Boomy. We are making fabric. I can deliver that. We gotta deliver path tiles to the mayor. And explosives will get there. I should also probably work on getting my logic gates. Let's get another elevator going. Oh, they're trying. They're trying so hard, and they've eventually figured it out. Good job, boys. Hurtling yourself through the air with the aid of natural cannons is the only way to live. Assuming you live. Ooh. There's a prize in here. And while they're working on that... Well, not the best prize I've ever received, but it's a prize nonetheless. Okay. Oof! Slammed myself right into a rock. That hurt. Now, what is up here and how am I going to get up here? I'm going to build an elevator. Because it's cheap and it's easy. Heck, I don't even need to carry ladders anymore. Dead squillican. I don't need these yet. But I'll take it. More thumping. There's... oh. weird that that rock was already damaged. So it looks like the full-sized Frowls live in this sand zone. Oh, right. I also need to hunt some rock terrans. Oh, that's a container. Ta-da! Thanks, fellas. Ooh, that was a good one. Makes up for that mediocre previous one. So, yes. Oh, multiple rock terrans. Get them. So with 30 of these guys, and backup, we're gonna jump him. So he did kill somebody. Get him. He's gonna smack people. We're gonna call back most of the crew. Most of the crew is not going to be fighting him until he breaks, and then we get him. Very good, everybody. Now, we do it again. Knocking it around. Knocking it around. A third one. This is a Terran hatchery. Looks like we can get this in 2. Oh, maybe 1? Maybe no, not quite. So many rock Terrans here. Get him. Just bull rush him. We have plenty of reinforcements. He's stunned for a lot longer than we are, so yeah. Good work, everybody. There's a teleporter spot down there. We got 5 rock Terran shells, which means we can make 2... Oh, well, brave boy. Brave dead boy. We can make 2 furnaces. Got a squillican here. Got a squillican there. Got an ice biome? Got a mass casualty event in the making. Hot diggity. Ice spunnies. Icy succulents. Hey, is an ice spunny dangerous? One of your sparks is frozen. You can wait for it to thaw, use fire, or just punch it. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Snow. I love it. They make their little tracks. An icy cactus, immune to cold, immune to hammering. Immune, it's just generally immune. Everybody deal with those, please. And now, go get that succulent. Ow. It's a shrub. Oh. Frozen logs. It's sparkly. These suckers are aggressive. They are completely ineffective, but boy, do they try. So icy succulents give you frozen wood and leaves. How about the cactus? Is that gold? These guys cannot damage the ice cactus. Probably because it's a tree. Get it, fellas. What is that? Is that a frozen rock? That's a frozen rock. Icy vines. Let's get him. Icy vines give you frozen wood. What is that? An ice horn ram. It's immune to ice. Get it. Well, that was a mass casualty event. We're going to leave that alone. What is that? An icy rock. I bet it gives me icy rock. Oh, it's a geode. That's cool. What a shock. What a surprise. Gives me icy rock. Bubbling permafrost. Permafrost is immune to impact, headbutts, swords, and ice. But not explosives. So, I could, in theory, explosives my way through that. However, the issue here is that I've already gotten too far. The thing I'm looking for isn't that far. Maybe it's off in this direction. Probably not. It's probably vertically above me. But, yeah, we do what we must because we can. So, idea. Doesn't let me build there. Cool, yes, these are meant to be treated as map edges. This one isn't. Got a big old coral forest here. A big old coral forest. With a mist rock and a squillican. Hold on. Get out of there, guys. I am so stoned. Zoom. Alright, good job ignoring the squillican, everybody. The squillican does not need our attention. Until and unless we decide to murder it. We are leaving that option on the table. Ancient container full of prizes. That's what we like to hear. Decent prizes. Okay. More rocks. More squillicans. Another... What if... That's a heck of an elevator. Whoop, that's a rock terran. That's another rock terran. Ignore the bird. Thank you. Oh, that's a great one. Hot diggity dang, that was something. Got like 8 of the good chunk, and I don't even know how many of the small chunks. So it looks like down here there's one more squillet. What are you guys doing up there? How did you even get up there? So, squillicans attack with poison. Which means... being made of wood is not a significant threat. Kill. Oh, shred him! Good work, everybody. Good work. Now we open this up. I am drunk with power. We have so much stuff. Just a wild amount of stuff. There's a juvenile elephant. Is that an Easter egg? Or can I actually... Huh. I didn't think I was supposed to get up there. I don't think he was supposed to be up there either. All right. So, I don't know if it's safe to jump off of this cliff. So, I'm building a zip line. Oh, boy, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. Some of them are different colors. Get him. So the juveniles should have less health than the big ones. Alright, back off everybody, back off. Item bag contains multiple items. Okay, we already know what they give. So we're good. In that case, we are good. Get out of here, Pebble. You are mundane. So, mantis stags are kind of dangerous, and I think we're gonna have to fight them. Get him. Get him. Would you get him already? Alright. Could have done better on the goal line with that second guy. However, good golly, this place is terrifying. You never know when you might need a squillican tube, so I will put away the rocks instead. Can I fall in the water? I can't. I wonder if I can have river-based infrastructure. Can I cross lily pads? I'm so sad I can't. Where am I? This is a full biome of these plains lands, which are apparently much more dangerous than the other types. We're just gonna run by. Yeah, so it seems that these corners are places for if you need intensive resource farming. And you will get access to it. You will get access to it. I may end up losing the rest of these guys. But just think of all the explosives we're making. Ooh, is this a lava biome? Those look like fire spunnies to me. Cool. What can I do about this? I have no access to a tree. Got a lot of materials that I don't need yet. With no tree access, I cannot make a teleporter. This place is terrifying. It is so dangerous. There's thumping, so there's a Frowl up there. Bunch of juvenile elephants. Ancient supports. An ancient waypoint. Would be great. A cave? Oh. Huh. That's just some kind of ash. Wait, is that charcoal? No, it's an obsidian boulder. That's a rock. But volcanic rocks... that might be coal. So I am now willing to get rid of this squillican thing. Because I still don't know what I need it for yet. Is that coal? That's volcanic soil. Okay. Looks like it'll be useful for something. Volcanic soil is very effective soil. But... got fire spunnies. Those are just going to be what we need them to be. Ooh. With this open plains biome, we are reconnecting with where we were earlier. Okay, so I'm looking like maybe over here, and maybe over here. Volcanic soil is the new hot thing. Hi, lizard. How are you? Okay, yes. The time has come for me to teleport back and go back into these mountains because, hot golly, was that a terrifying discovery over there. And there are even more barriers. Exciting, exciting, exciting. We're teleporting back to this small waypoint. And while I'm at it, I think I'm going to build a chest for building chests. Sort that. Just put all of those in there. Yeah, put them all in there. And then this thing can refine. And this thing can refine. Wrong end. So buxom. Hee hee, hoo hoo. Okay. I really don't need... This is a terrible place for this. I may remember where that is at some... No, I'm gonna put it a little closer to where I'm gonna remember it. I can't be that irresponsible. Yeah, still not the greatest place for it, maybe, but a good enough place for it. So... we've got Puffy and Boomy. We're working on our explosives. Notes are your friends. That's valid. On the other hand, I could just freeball this whole game. Okay, I am expecting a need for fertilizer. Lizard, look at this! Look at this. I ran off to the side because I needed a new spot where I could connect a foliage logger with a limestone mine, and they happen to be right next to each other over here. So this is great. I'm just spawning massive amounts of explosives here. It's grand. It's a totally automated setup that is populating 3 separate tasks and then getting cosmetics when it's done. It's wonderful. And now I remember that I needed to come up here to restock on these fellas. Because I'm down to 3 of them. We had several casualties. Oh, hold on. While I'm here, I should make a furnace. Stone workshop, wood workshop, loom. Furnace, there it is. Needs fuel and inputs. So what are we going to put in it? We can make coal. Or quartz, but I can just mine quartz. Any place where I could get limestone, I could get quartz just as easily. But I could attach a furnace to a limestone supply line and not have to make an entire quartz supply line. I don't know what I need coal or vials for yet. I might know what I need vials for. That sounds vaguely familiar. However, I don't need it just now. So I've got enough for 2 furnaces. And I've got a lot of limestone going to the woodsman. We've got limestone here, an ample supply. We've got wood coming up here. Also an ample supply. Hey, hey. I like what I see. I also see that I've run out of the high-capacity haulers, so let's deal with that. He's panicking. That's fine. High-capacity haulers are not brought back up here. They are gathered down here. Yes, they stack to 50 in this barrel. I'll take 2 stacks. So is the train still loading? 89% full. Let's go double check to make sure it's working properly. It should be. I think it is. Oh, look at that. We are actually full up on the hauling type. Interesting. This just needs more ether. So we'll give that something to work with. This one, he's driving back and forth because I forgot to... that... embarrassing. So, let's get this back in... Incredible that you've made this decision, sir. I do want you to be on the path. There we go. So there. It's a good thing I came to check. I was missing a piece in my process here, and as a result, we were stuck. Delightful. Cool, cool. So back up here. I should move my ladder. Alright. Now that that's working again, and I have the high-capacity haulers that I needed, which is why I went up there in the first place. We have wood this way and limestone here. I think I'm going to divide this into two. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing that we did in the other place. We're going to build our furnace. We are going to put some crates involved. There we go. Now it is pathway time. I've come to some realizations here. Fellas, would you kindly clear some space? Oh, wait a minute. Scratch that, fellas. We got an answer. Just move this up here. Because the bee elephant is friendly. He's a guard bee. We murder him occasionally, but that's just business. Wait. If I'm making this, why am I making this? I should probably get one to generate coal. Right now, it's looking like I'm doing this to generate quartz to get more pendants for train stations. That's not the most important thing. This will probably help. Yeah, I don't know if that was necessary. Okay. But this. I'm going to focus on making vials with this. And I'm pretty sure we have a quartz mine right down here. What do we got here? We do have a quartz mine right down here. So we could get a second giant tree going. And we shall, because why the heck not? We've got the supplies for it. Now we build ourselves an elevator, because I love building those. Here comes the infinite stock of wood. Alright. So here we've got... Fellas, there's a rock in the way. Solve this problem, please. Oh, I have become distracted, and it's 10:45 now. So I don't know where or when I'm going to need vials. So in the meantime, we're just going to put them in a giant barrel until I have hundreds of thousands. Here's a furnace. Here is your pathway to reach the furnace. Here is your associate who will bring fuel for the furnace. And we are going to generate vials. Ta-da! Oh, yes. I have no workers with me right now. Oh. Right, that's the unreliable teleporter. But that's fine. I can grab workers from a place they should not be. It's right here. I think they were carrying people, too. I don't know what you're doing up there. But it's time. The time has come. We are disconnecting this from the system. Try again, me. That was the build button. Cool. We got it. Things have become more efficient. And this is still not necessary. But, sure, why not? They do a good job. I have acquired 7 crafty sparks. Now I have 10. We definitely don't need this many. We don't need this kind of infrastructure. But it is a problem that I don't currently feel like solving, and so I won't. This novel problem is much more fun. Is this burning fuel even with no worker? It is! That's kind of neat, but kind of weird. Okay, with this complete, I should probably call it a night. Whoop. 7? 6, 7? What? Alright, I've got small vials. In a furnace. Well... okay, we'll do one more thing. We do not need this giant fertilizer supply anymore. Oh boy. Yeah, so... we're going to remove all that. We're going to call everybody home. And we're going to assign a heavy hauler to this pathway. Have at it, chum. There's a lot of work to be done here. Fertilizer burns pretty quick, so that's good news. We don't need that. I could give him a crate to place things, but I don't feel like it. Inventory is full. Yeah, so he's going to be burning things for quite some time. Here's an idea. We could burn faster. And more. Yes, look at that go. This is satisfying. Yes. A 7. Oh, lovely. One more and we hit the jackpot. You know what? I forgot something. Downstairs, I have a brand new carton of gamer juice, which is to say, thick lemonade. I think that'll be a great way to end the night. Y'all might have to give me a moment to go grab that. But this is a terrifying thought. Yeah, I found tier 3 thick lemonade. And I thought, what better place to drink it than on stream? It's technically a lemon-flavored thick water beverage, but it's thick lemonade. So, I'll be right back with some thick lemonade, y'all. And we get to experience this together. I'm gonna leave this running because he's got a lot of work to do. Okay, I'm back. Oh, he's still hard at work. Well, he does have several hundred, if not several thousand fertilizer to work through. So that's a stack of 80. Yeah, there's a lot of fertilizer. And every so often he gets a bag of leaves. I guess I'll never get this cleaned up if he's grabbing leaves in between. You saw a horrifying thing today. Oh boy. What was it? I am pouring myself a lovely glass Oh boy. That sure is thick lemonade. It's like I'm pouring pie filling. I probably shouldn't commit to a whole glass of this stuff before I know if I can even stomach it, but... Yowza. That's... Is it viscous? Is it correct to call it viscous? It's... the surface is not flat. It is a non-flat surface. The lemonade beverage has ripples in the top because you can see where the beverage landed and piled up. Sparkling bone broth blueberry lemonade. Bone broth blueberry lemonade. I question many things about that. Many, many questions. Oh, cool. This thing can burn this thing can burn fertilizer. And it only takes 7.5 a minute. That's cool. But while I'm at it... So, if I can get this furnace going, conceivably I could get it fueling itself. I am in the wrong tab to find a furnace. There we go. So it's got to be at least this far forward so that it can reach the thing. So there we are. Haven't messed with anything just yet. I should drink this, I guess. A somewhat early toast to a job well done. The pudding-like experience is, sticks with it. Feels like I need to clear my throat every time I take a sip. And it's just more difficult than it should be to get any to the rim of the glass. And the worst part is, it doesn't taste like lemonade. It doesn't even taste like lemon water. I've had sparkling waters that are 10 times stronger than this stuff. Not nearly as thick, but much, much stronger. Purple. We're out of purple. We got orange. I don't really have a color for the fancy stuff. Chocolate, cinnamon. I guess this can be the new purple. This bottle is so dark that I hold it up to the light and I still don't know what color it is. But we can call it purple. Ooh. That is quite nice. That is quite nice. Okay, but this thing... Harvesting logs. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I should move this chest. Yep, we got a lot of barrels full of logs here. That thick water is terrible. Yes, it is. I didn't want to speak too ill of it because, well, it's just not for me. It's for people who need it. But also, it's just, ugh. Well, now he's going to be burning some coal. So we will need... Oh. We could... We could make it a circular pathway. That's what we could do. So we get rid of these things. Inventory is full. I've got a bunch of rocks on the ground now. I can't actually put that there, so we're going to move it a little bit further away. Yay! Ain't that keen. Get these rocks out of the way. There we go. There's a certain flaw in this plan. One more try. There. We are just this side of having a coal-powered coal furnace. And there we go. And then down here we put a big barrel. Everything that is not needed for sustaining the fuel goes in the barrel. Yeah, that's rocks. So that's not ideal, but it works. Yeah, 2 per minute. Coal goes crazy. So this furnace is cranking out mass amounts of coal, which means that 2 per minute, and how high does it stack? This thing is still operating on fertilizer. Stacks up to at least 7. Generates 22 per minute. So yeah, this sucker, all it needed was a little bit of a kickstart, and it is going just fine. Hi, we are gonna get so much coal from this. I'll take those rocks. I'm going to set up a Spunny plushie out here. So things that I got from killing stuff will go up at that northern base. Things that I found from exploring too far can go down here. So yeah, this goes right quick. This goes right quick. Stacks to 20 and burns 2 at a... Stacks to 20 burns 2 per minute. So, a stack of 20 is good for a full 10 minutes of burn time. That's dandy. I can certainly run trains with fewer refueling stops on this stuff. So we're generating vials. We're generating coal. That is a place to call it. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I had a wonderful time. Just an absolutely delightful time. Sounds like the thick water needs some thinning with vodka. Well, as it happens, it's not mixing. The vodka's just sitting on top. I don't have a spoon. I'm swishing it and it's not mixing. This is going to be an awful beverage experience. I can see chunks. It's like when you've got multiple eggs in the same mixing bowl, and you can tell there's a difference between them even though they're a liquid that's touching. This is going to be very, very bad. It tastes sweeter now. I think I'm starting to feel things in my stomach. Huh. I'm going to take another sip. So all of the burn from the vodka is gone. You know, I think that's enough sips. I think I'm not going to do that anymore. So, thank you for coming out, everybody. Thanks for that. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. Where are we gonna go? I have a lump in my throat, and swallowing is not helping. I think Silver is going to have to put up with the knowledge that this exists now. Yes, we are going to go tell Silver everything that we have encountered here. Yes. Yes. So, Thank you for coming out, everybody. I look forward to the next time. There will be no thick water next time. Maybe I I have a liter of it. It was only $1, but now I have most of a liter of it. So like maybe I should keep it around as a donation incentive, as a sub incentive or something. Like take a shot of thick water every time something happens. Huh. Maybe that's all the things I could do. But as for today, I will do none of those things because today is over. I look forward to seeing you next time, which will be Sunday. I'm hoping to plan a bonus stream, probably a Monday or Tuesday morning, before the 18th. Don't have details on that yet. So, until next time, take care of yourselves. And until next time, toodaloo.